I have lost 40 pounds throughout the last 2 years, and these top 10 things are what's really helped me to do that. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell, I'm in a new setup. I am back at college, and if you haven't seen my last video, go ahead and watch that later. If you want to see how my move-in process went, how I decorated my dorm, and then I do a little tour at the end of the whole place, watch that if you want to. But yeah, that's where I am. If you're new to my channel, my name's Sydney. I have a fitness account on Instagram, and I started YouTube about 8 months ago just to share more of my life with my followers. I have written down all the things I'm gonna say today just so I don't ramble on, but also so I don't forget anything. So I wanted to film this video for you guys today because this week marks 2 years of me living a healthier lifestyle, eating better, creating better workout habits. Thought it was kind of special that it's been 2 years of that already. So I have shared all these tips on my Instagram before, but those just get lost throughout my feed. So I just wanted to make a big video for you guys just so you can access it whenever you want to. I just wanted to mention before I dive into this that these are the tips that have worked for me. So everybody has a different metabolism. They have different interests in what they want to eat. They have different interests in how they want to work out. This is just what's worked for me, and I just want to share them with you guys. By no means do you have to follow all of these. I have lost 40 pounds throughout the last 2 years, and these top 10 things are what's really helped me to do that. I'm just going to briefly cover my fitness journey real quick. So about December 2016, so nearly 3 years ago, I was just doing cardio, maybe cardio once a week. I would do an hour of it. I wasn't seeing any results, and I wasn't eating a lot at all, and I was around 180 pounds. So my body was holding on to a lot of fat because I wasn't eating enough. My body thought it was in starvation mode. It was just holding on to all the excess fat that it could, which left me to be around 180, and I couldn't lose the weight. I was just kind of doing that for maybe 7 months, not seeing any results. Fast forward to August 2017, which was 2 years ago now. My brother taught me how to lift weights, and I've been doing it ever since. And now I'm around 140, 145. And then I've implemented all the other things that I'm going to tell you about into my lifestyle, which is how I've lost the weight. That's kind of a brief fitness journey. So let's just dive right into number one. And I know you guys have heard this a million times. I'm sorry if you're still not doing it. What are you doing? Water. Water. I have this here to show you. I drink about 3 of these a day. This is a half gallon. I drink 3 of these a day. Do bear in mind I do have hypothyroidism. Please bear in mind I have hypothyroidism, and the medicine I take for that makes me insanely thirsty. So I drink about 3 of those a day, which is about 1.5 gallons. I know doctors recommend 8 glasses a day. Personally, that's not enough if I'm going to be working out. Let's just see what Google recommends. It says that women should drink 2.7 liters a day and men should drink 3.7. I don't know. I would just say like drink at least 1 gallon. So all the things I've noticed with drinking a lot of water is it makes me super full. There are days where I will just snack and snack and snack, and I don't feel any better. I don't feel any fuller, and I realize that I haven't had water that day. So drinking water will help keep you full, and it will just make you feel more vibrant. It's said to increase your metabolism. It clears your skin. Obviously, genetics plays a big role in your skin, but I find that drinking a lot of water really just clears your skin, makes you feel better, makes you feel fuller. It flushes out toxins in your body, and it definitely makes you feel less bloated. A lot of people ask me how can they reduce their bloating, and I say drink more water, and they're like, isn't that just gonna make it worse? No, your body, when you're bloated, is holding on to a lot of water, which means you're not drinking enough, or you just had like a really high sodium meal, which is common. Drinking more water is gonna flush out all the water that your body is holding on to and just make you feel way better. So that is tip number 1, is drink a lot of water. My second tip is eating all food groups. Don't cut any food groups out. Whenever people ask me on Instagram, Sydney, do you not eat carbs? Do you not eat fat? Those are definitely my 2 favorite food groups, fats and carbs. Do not cut anything out. And these are one of the tips that I'm saying this worked for me. This may not work for you because I know a lot of people enjoy keto or paleo or whatever you want to do, but personally, I love eating all food groups. I feel like it just gives my body the best balance. So tip number 2 kind of ties into the next 3 tips. Tip number 3 is eating healthy complex carbs. So there's 2 types of carbs. There's complex carbs and there's simple carbs. All carbs are carbs, but the way that they digest in your body is very different. Simple carbs digest super fast. This can be fruit, but it can also be candy, desserts, cereal, pastas. So they digest fast, but if you're not very active, you're just gonna digest it and then store it as fat. And then there's complex carbs, which are your best friend. These take longer to digest, which means your body's gonna burn calories trying to digest them. Complex carbs are things like starches, so vegetables and potatoes. Like I said, carbs are carbs, but eating a baked potato and eating a bag of Skittles is gonna have a very different response within your body. So yeah, that's my third tip, is eating healthy complex carbs, because they give you energy and your body needs them. So tip number 4 is eating healthy natural fats. Fats are gonna increase your mood, and they're also gonna help regulate your hormone levels. Now there's 2 types of fats. There's saturated and there's unsaturated. Those are the 2 main types. So saturated is gonna be things like butter and cheese. They're harder for your body to break down. And then unsaturated is gonna be things like nuts. You can have plain nuts or peanut butter, almond butter, things like avocados. The unsaturated fats like avocados and nuts are gonna be easier for your body to break down. So yeah, eating healthy complex carbs and healthy natural fats are gonna be great for your body. Please keep in mind, I eat both kinds of carbs, I eat both kinds of fats, but I'm just telling you the better choice. Tip number 5 is eating enough protein. The recommended serving of protein can vary depending on what website you look at. So what works for me is eating 0.6 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight a day. So let me do the math for you. I'm around 145 right now. So I'm gonna multiply my weight times 0.6, and that's gonna give me 87. And then I'm gonna multiply my weight times 0.8, and that's gonna give me 116. So on a daily basis, I eat in between 87 and 116 grams a day. Where it gets confusing is a lot of people say eat 1 gram per pound of body weight per day, and I was doing that for a long time, and it was just really hard for me, and I didn't see any changes from when I did that to what I do now. So I enjoy eating less protein. I still eat enough to keep my muscle, but I don't eat near as much as a lot of people say to. The good thing about eating a lot of protein is that your body burns calories trying to digest them. I mainly get my protein from egg whites, nuts, protein bars, whey powder, yogurt, beans, peas. You don't have to eat a ton of protein if you don't want to. I stay on the lower end and I still feel like I have a pretty muscular and lean body. So tip number 6 is, I love tip number 6, it's lifting weights as well as doing HIIT cardio. Like I said a couple years ago, I was just doing long sessions of cardio. So the best combination I've found for me is lifting weights 4 to 6 times a week and then doing HIIT cardio once or twice a week. A great week where I'm not crazy busy, I will probably do 6 weightlifting sessions and 2 HIIT cardio sessions. But now that I'm back at school, it will probably be more like 4 lifting sessions and 1 HIIT session. But those are the 2 things that I've found work hand in hand to help you lose fat or to help you build muscle, whichever one you're trying to do. Lifting weights is not gonna make you bulky, trust me. I've lost 40 pounds, I have not got bulky. It's very difficult to put on muscle. You're not just all of a sudden gonna get bulky by curling 10-pound dumbbells, that's just not how it works. The thing I love about lifting weights and HIIT cardio is your body keeps burning calories up to 48 hours after your session. Versus LISS, low intensity steady state cardio, if you're walking on a treadmill or on an elliptical for 30 minutes to an hour, as soon as you step off, your body stops burning the calories that it was burning, versus lifting weights and HIIT cardio. With lifting weights and HIIT cardio, your body is repairing the muscles that you tore down for the next 48 hours, which is making you burn more and more calories. So that is my favorite way of training. I've been doing it for 2 years now. I love it. Moving on to number 7 is reducing your stress levels. So when you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol, which can cause your body to store fat. Cortisol plays a big role in your metabolism, so if you build up more and more cortisol, your body's just gonna store fat. I've definitely noticed this. It seems to be a lot easier for me to lose weight when I'm not stressed out. If I'm on summer break or Christmas break, just times that I'm not in school, it's easier for me to lose weight because I'm not super stressed about the next test or the next paper that's due. But you do need to find ways to relieve your stress. So when I am in school, I take probably 30 minutes to an hour each day just doing something I love that's not work. So it's not going to be Instagram, it's not going to be YouTube, it's not going to be schoolwork, it's going to be something that I love that's not going to cause me to stress about it. So I will either read a book, go on a walk around campus, just look at the pretty trees, I don't know. I might watch an episode of Netflix. Just close your eyes for 10 minutes and just like, being super stressed out is not going to help you lose weight at all. Take time to yourself every day to just calm down. Tip number 8 kind of ties into tip number 7, which is getting adequate sleep. I read this on Google. It said a sleep-deprived body produces excess cortisol. If you're super sleep-deprived, your body's just going to keep on storing fat. Plus, if you're super tired and not sleeping enough, you're not going to want to go to the gym. You're not going to want to stand around and make a healthy meal. You're just going to want to grab the first snack you see. You're going to want to stay in bed. So get enough sleep. Even in school, I probably get 9 hours a night. I'm not the person that stays up till 1 in the morning studying. I go to bed by 11 every single night. I get my studying done during the day because I know if I don't get enough sleep, the next day is not going to be good for me. Even the whole week could be thrown off for me. Sleep is a priority. A lot of stuff that your body does to recover your muscles, to digest your food, happens when you're asleep. So please get enough sleep so your body is not just like spewing cortisol. Don't be super stressed out either. Just calm down. So tip number 9 is taking supplements. This is definitely not necessary, but I think it's fun and it can aid you in your journey if you are struggling. I have 2 top favorite products as a college student. If you're super busy at a job or you're a college student, high school student, you don't have a lot of time to cook, you don't have a lot of money to go buy all vegetables and fruits and meat, supplements can be super helpful. So my top 2 favorite supplements as a super busy person is whey protein and the vegan greens and reds. I do work for One Up Nutrition, so all the supplements I'm talking about are gonna be from One Up Nutrition. Let me go get those. Probably my number 1, can't decide. I have 2 number 1s. So whey protein. I am on a meal plan in a cafeteria, and so it can be really hard for me to try to get over 100 grams of protein per day. So it's really nice to just come back to my dorm after a workout, add this to some almond milk and just drink it down real quick, get an extra 25 grams that I'm probably lacking because of the cafeteria food. And then my second favorite, I feel like this could be good for so many people, whether you're busy or not, or you don't have money to buy fruits and vegetables. This is my favorite product. It has a ton of probiotics in it. It basically takes all the super good things out of fruits and vegetables and puts it into this powder. I can't really explain it, but I just take 1 scoop of this a day. I've been taking it for probably 8 months. I love it. So those are 2 supplements that can really help you out. If you have a hard time focusing in the gym or you just never want to go, pre-workout can be your best friend. A lot of times in school, even if I'm not tired, I'm just like, I do not want to go work out right now. Take this and you will be on your way. I can't remember the ingredient that's in this, but it helps you focus in the gym. I have definitely noticed it. A lot of the times, like in between sets, I'll be like just kind of looking around, watching other people, and then all of a sudden it's been 3 minutes and my rest time probably should have been 45 seconds. It helps you focus on what you're doing. And then the last product that's always fun to sip on, plus it helps your muscles recover, is BCAAs. These specific ones from One Up Nutrition have collagen in them as well, which helps your hair, skin, and nails grow and be more healthy. So that's tip number 9, is taking supplements. Not necessary, but can be super helpful. And tip number 10, the final tip, I think is the most important tip altogether, is do not restrict yourself. I eat what I want when I want. Now I do discipline myself. I don't just let myself go all out. What do people say? Eat what you want in moderation. That's what I do. I don't ever restrict myself. Yesterday I went to the cafeteria, I got a little salad, and then next to it I got pizza, And then my boyfriend came to the table with a bowl of ice cream and cookies. Ate all that. After what I ate yesterday, I came here and watched The Bachelor in Paradise and ate a box of whales. A whole box of whales, which probably has 12 servings in it. Don't restrict myself. Restricting yourself is just going to mess with your mental health. You're not going to have fun if you're constantly restricting yourself and you're worried about your food. Enjoy the moments. If you're at a party, if you're at a football game, if you're at the lake, the beach, eat what you want. Keep in mind that fitness journeys are a long-term process. 5 years from now, you're not going to remember that day that you restricted yourself from eating the brownie. So go ahead and eat it. Don't feel guilty. Please do not feel guilty. I'm living my best life, not restricting myself. I feel like that's just the best way to go. I feel like I ended up rambling even though I wrote all this down. Sorry. I hope you guys got something out of these top 10 tips. They are seriously what's helped me over the past 2 years to drop 40 pounds. That is insane. I didn't even know that I had that much weight that I could lose. Always feel free to come back to this video if you forget anything. If you do need any workout ideas, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I post all my workouts there. I post the videos separately, and then down below I usually explain something about the workout and I leave my exact sets and reps that I did per exercise. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.